bartender's lab with potions bright, mixing elements every single night, from sodium sizzle to neons.
One of the most valuable websites for margarita lovers is tequilamatchmaker.com. Obviously, tequila plays a huge part of the margarita, and there are over 5,000 products in the market, so it becomes very difficult to narrow down choices and figure out what's going on. This site is pretty objective because it has a lot of ways it looks at each of the products. So you can go here, and if you know the name of the product, just type it in. Let's say someone's told you about 1800 something and you don't know what it is. You can just type that in and it will take you to the 1800 page. You can do this for any brand and any product. And I was in a place and someone was telling me about 1800 Cristalino. Here it is. And as you can see, when I clicked on it, it brings me to the detailed page showing me the panel score and the community score. And it also shows some prices from a few retailers. Obviously, you can jump into, put the name of 1800 Cristalino Añejo into Google, and it will give you a range of prices in shops or stores near you. Here's some other things on the right-hand side that are pretty important. The fermentation, make sure that's 100% agave. If you're interested in knowing the flavor profile, it has that. And if you're interested in reading about the comments, it also has those down here from the community. Last but not least, the site does have a blog, and there's some pretty interesting articles here to help you look for things like this article is a great one, 10 great additive-free reposados. And it also has, the site also has an ability for you to search by brand. So you can see up here, you can click on brand, and then when you do that, it'll list all the brands. And sometimes all you have to do is click on one of those brands and it will drill into all the different bottles, just like we saw with 1800. Another site that's very valuable to margarita lovers is Liqueur.com, and this time I want to focus on the orange liquor part of the drink. So when you come here, just click on search and type in the word orange, and it will bring up a bunch of search results. What you're looking for are the articles related to the evaluation of the orange liquors or triple secs. And so in this particular case, this article, the 11 best triple secs and orange drink liquors, is one of the best summaries I've seen. It does list some of the best here, and there's other articles which will go into more detail. One of the things that you need to know is a lot of people will simply go with De Kuyper's triple sec liquor because it's high value. It typically doesn't cost a lot. It tends to be on the sweeter side. If you're interested in one of the more expensive choices, a lot of people will typically go with something like a Grand Marnier. It doesn't necessarily have to be the one selected in this article because there are several different types of Grand Marnier, but Grand Marnier typically is thought of in a margarita as one of the better ways to add orange liquor. So for the next set of websites, we're going to focus on the actual recipes and the visual presentation. So type in Food Network. This is one of the better sites to get margarita recipes because you'll see in a second, not only does it have hundreds of results, in this case most of these are not drinks, but it has a way to filter by ingredient. So in this case, you can see tequila has 87, and I just clicked on it, and you can pretty much find almost all the margaritas that you'd be interested in drinking, and you can just drill down. Now, if you're interested in learning about visual presentation, one of the best sites that's out there is Tipsy Bartender. They are really good at the visual presentation piece. Again, you can click on, when you get here, margarita, and it will take you to a page with all the different margaritas they've created. And again, a few of these are not necessarily the drinks themselves, but they have a lot of phenomenal drinks with outstanding presentations. Two other sites that are excellent for recipes include Delish. Again, type in margarita recipe, you'll find a lot of great ones here. And go over to all recipes. Again, typing in margarita recipes, and you will find a lot of fantastic drinks on this page. So now that we've got some recipes, how are we going to assemble all of the raw materials into a good margarita? There's lots of ways to do this. I know that most people can probably do it with everything they have in their kitchen today, but what I have found is there are a few tools which can make your life a lot easier. And one of them is this 3-tier bar glass rimmer. The reason for that is that if you don't do this or don't have something like this, you have to keep on pulling in and out the raw material. So in this case, you can put sugar, salt, and maybe tahini in a container. It just closes up, packages up, and you just pull it out and you can use it later. If you don't do that, you got to pull it out, put some salt on a plate, do whatever you need to do. And that process can not only waste materials, but take a lot more time. The second tool I found is pretty valuable is actually a juicer. And I have a pretty big bias against margarita mixes. Always use fresh lime juice. For those of you who do that, I think you'll find that your margaritas taste a lot better. There's really two ways to do it. One is to do a handheld. Any of these will do on Amazon. The other is a device, an electronic device like an electric squeezer. Our choice is this Cuisinart, a pulp control, and the only reason is this thing is insanely easy to clean. So you literally plug it in, squeeze the juice, and then you can walk the components over to the sink, and it takes seconds to rinse them off, and then they just dry off naturally. So this particular juicer we're a really big fan of because of its ease of use and the amount of juice it gets out. And I would probably recommend buying this if you're doing margaritas on a regular basis. The next tool is just a simple shaker and a jigger. So you do really want to get a shaker. The ice component of a margarita is very essential, and what you do with that ice in the shaking process and after you're ready to pour it is important. This just makes that whole process a lot easier. And then last but not least is the glass. And there's a reason why margarita glasses are shaped the way they are, and it's important to get the margarita glass in this shape. If you don't have one, it's fine, but I wouldn't necessarily buy it from Amazon. Amazon's a great place to go to see all the options because they're stemless. There's margarita glasses that have insulation, that have lids on them, that have no or thick stems, as you can see. Lots of different colors and varieties, and there are disposable glasses like you can see here. So great place to go to get an idea of what you want, and actually you might find good prices here as well. So here are a couple of bonus sites that everyone needs to know about who's interested in margaritas. First, nationalmargaritaday.com will take you to the official website. If you're like us at mundomargarita.com, we love our music, and we have a huge collection of margarita music on the site. It's actually free, and you can get there by going to this site, or you can go directly to our YouTube channel or Spotify. We are on all the streaming services. For now, know that there are playlists that are anywhere from 10 minutes to 83 minutes, and click on this music button. You'll find the links to the Spotify site, but we are on Apple Music and all the others as well. So there's more than enough for you to listen to here and create your own playlist, but we've created one for you in case you're interested. It's got just about every genre from country to pop to rock. So visit it, tell us what you think. For those of you who love margaritas or know somebody who does, they are sure to love our table of periodic margarita elements. The table comes in many different forms, from pillows to ice buckets and cutting boards. For more information, go to mundomargarita.com. You'll also find that there are plenty of objects with margaritas on them, and this comes from our art collection, which can also be found on Mundo Margarita. You will find there are many, many, many margarita genres that fit just about every personality. And frankly, if you have a personality or an idea let us know. We probably have it, but if we don't, we can certainly create something for you. Here's another bonus that can be found on Amazon. Magnificent margaritas. 80 different creative margarita designs, perfect for restaurants, mixologists, and more. Our last bonus.
In a town with few cloudy skies, where the sun forever lies, there's a bar with no compare. Margaritas fill the air, with a salted rim so fine, and a hint of sweet and lime. Order up, look to the clouds as the tequila shrouds. Parachute margarita, floating down to meet ya from the sky so high. They're dropping, don't be shy. Grab your glass, make a toast to the part we love the most, where the drinks come flying and there's no denying. Every hour's happy here, filled with laughter, cheer, and beer. But the stars of this fine place come with parachutes and grace, on a mission from above, bringing down the drinks we love. Watch them swirl, watch them sway as they find their way. Oh, the sight is quite bizarre at this margarita bar, where the cocktails take a dive and the spirits come alive. With a splash they arrive, in your hands they thrive. So raise your drink, let's celebrate this parachuting fair. Parachute margarita, with a taste that's sweeter. Catch them if you can, as they land right in your hand. Here's some nights we won't forget, with the friends we've never met, in the bar where dreams come true, and the sky's a boozy hue. So if you're feeling down, come to the best bar in town, where the margaritas rain and there's no more pain. Just look up and you'll see what a bar is meant to be, where the margaritas fly from the blue sky.
Sandy toes, salty breeze, and kiss skin. Nothing but leaves gather round. My friends so dear, let's sip on margaritas. Let's cheer. Golden rays, the ocean's near. We'll dance all night, no time for fear. With every sip we feel so free, in this margarita paradise by the sea. Margarita paradise, oh so sweet. Drinking with friends in the summer heat. Lemon tequila, perfect blend. We'll party all night until the night ends. We'll party all night until the night ends. In a world that's been so fast, where moments seem to never last, we find a way to slow it down. With a lime twist we gather round, raise your glass to the sky, to the friends we hold so high. Toast to the bonds we create, every sip we celebrate. Margaritas and the break. Margaritas and memories underneath the palm trees. We're mixing more than just a drink, we're blending hearts, no need to think. It's a melody of flavors, unacting strangers and neighbors, in the salt and lime we find. From the shores to city lights, these tequila sunsets ignite a symphony of shared delight. In every pour our spirits unite. Here's to the nights we won't forget, to the laughter and the duets, singing along we all belong in this margarita song. Margaritas and melodies flowing like the summer breeze. We're crafting more than just a blend. We're making friendships that won't end. With every click, a new story filled with shared glory. In every cheers we confide a joy that can't be denied. So let's savor this moment's grace. With every smile we embrace, for in this glass we all share a sip of life beyond compare. It's a melody of faith, a new story filled with shared glory. In every cheers we confide a joy that can't be denied. In a world that's been so fast, where moments seem to never last, we find a way to slow it down. With a line twist, we gather round. Raise your glass to the sky, to the friends we hold so high. A toast to the bonds we create. With every sip we celebrate. Margaritas and memories underneath the palm trees. We're mixing more than just a drink. We're blending hearts, no need to think. It's a melody of flavors, uniting strangers and neighbors. In the salt and lime we find a connection of the rarest kind. From the shores to city lights, these tequila sunsets ignite a symphony of shared delight. In every pour our spirits unite. Here's to the nights we won't forget, to the laughter and the duets, singing along we all belong in this margarita song. Margaritas and melodies flowing like the summer breeze. We're crafting more than just a blend. We're making friendships that won't end. With every clink, a new story filled with shared glory. In every cheers we confide a joy we can't be denied. So let's savor this moment's grace. With every smile we embrace, for in this glass we all share a sip of life beyond compare. In a world that's been so fast, where moments seem to never last, we find a way to slow it down. With a line twist we gather round. Raise your glass to the sky, to the friends we hold so high. A toast to the bonds we create. With every sip we celebrate. Let every cling erase. With every sip we celebrate. Margaritas and memories underneath the palm trees. We're mixing more than just a drink. We're blending hearts, no need to think. It's a melody of flavors, uniting strangers and neighbors. In the salt and lime we find a connection of the rarest kind. From the shores to city lights, these tequila sunsets ignite a symphony of shared delight. In every pour our spirits unite. Here's to the nights we won't forget, to the laughter and the duets, singing along we all belong in this margarita song. Margaritas and melodies flowing like the summer breeze. We're crafting more than just a blend. We're making friendships that won't end. With every clink a new story we'll share a sip of life beyond compare.
In a small cafe under the neon glow sat a girl with a secret in the ink on show. A margarita glass etched upon her skin, whispers of lime and salt. Where does the story begin? Margarita girl with your tattoo so fine. What's the tale behind that design? Is it a memory or a dream you chase? In the cocktail glass, what secrets do you encase? Was it a night in Cancun under a silver moon where the waves dance to an endless tune? Or in the heart of the city where the jazz band plays, did you find a rhythm that set your soul ablaze? Was it a night in Cancun under a silver moon where the waves dance to an endless tune? Or in the heart of the city where the jazz band plays, did you find a rhythm that set your soul ablaze? Oh, Margarita girl, your eyes tell more than the silent stories of folklore. In the twist of lime, in the salt's embrace, there's a melody hidden in the quiet space. Margarita girl with your tattoo so fine. What's the tale behind that design? Is it love, is it loss, is it joy or pain? In that glass, what does your heart contain? So here's to the girl with the mystery art, carrying the world in a cocktail pot. Margarita girl with the tattoo so bright, share your story in the song of the night. Was it girl? Was it tattoo so fine? What's the tale behind that design? Is it a memory or a dream you chase? In that cocktail glass, what secrets do you encase? Was it a night in Cancun under a silver moon where the waves dance to an endless tune? Or in the heart of the city where the jazz band plays, did you find a rhythm that set your soul ablaze? Margarita Cancun, her eyes tell more than the silent stories of folklore. In the twist of lime, in the salt's embrace, there's a melody hidden in the quiet space. Margarita girl with the mystery art, carrying the world in a cocktail pot. Margarita girl with the tattoo so bright, share your story in the song of the night.